Hello, hello, hello. This is the first time I've ever gone live on YouTube. I had to remember it's YouTube. Yeah, I am Dr. Neva, the CEO of Nevalliance, and I just want to reflect for a second and also talk about some stuff that I have in the pipeline. So earlier today, I spoke about leadership to a women's group. And Neva Lines is, I prefer to call it a professional development company because what we basically do is we overall, we offer different things to help with the development of companies and also entrepreneurs, right? So the women's group, there were this morning's entrepreneurs, they're growing in their business. And one of the things that I asked, what is something that you need to stop doing, right? And the first thing that came up was procrastination. And I've never been on YouTube, and a part of it, I guess, is procrastinate. And of course, question, how effective, it will be. People, I see people do it all the time, but of course, they have the interaction, right? So, yeah. So that procrastination, but how many of us actually do procrastinate? It's quite a lot. And there's so many reasons, right? We put it down. We're going to get to it one day, you know, or we're trying to find purpose in doing it, and then time get away from us. And then we realize that procrastination cost us, right? And I remember some years back, someone saying procrastination is the assassination to motivation. And I was just like, that's really, really deep, if you think about it. So when we procrastinate, we're assassinating something, we're stopping it, we're not developing something, doing something that we really should be, doing, right? So we spoke a little bit about that. And another, in order for us to be effective leaders, that's one thing we have to do. Stop procrastinating and focus. Focus on really what is it we're trying to do. Of course, leading people on is it's just so many different shells to being a great leader or really, being a better person overall. Because sometimes we, like to think leadership only has to do with people, it may be in politics or in business. No, leading in your own life is something else, right? Of course, that's also more on the personal development side. But staying focused, doing what you have to do, keep going, right? Don't stop. And under all of that, something else I want to discuss is our International Women's Wealth Summit that is coming up, and that's going to be in May 31st, the last day of this month. So, here in the United States, we have a holiday coming up, Memorials, and then after that, yeah, it's a Saturday. I have some great speakers. If you see the flyers and stuff like that, and you could also go to my website, check it out. It's nevalliance.com, and you'll see the lineup, right? So we have for the panel, a great lineup. And the panel, they're also doing judging from a pitch competition that we're going to be doing with businesses. So if you want, a business, you want to come out and, yeah, pitch your business, that would be great, right? So, and we have some individuals that's talking about, using estate planning as wealth creation. Another that's talking about PR as wealth creation, right? Because be your visibility, your brand, everything, the more you're out there, the more people are able to see you, of course, attract money. And then, tax, you know, um, using that. Because, some of us on certain levels, we don't realize that tax can create wealth. And with that, too, I'm going to be talking about, business leadership as far as wealth creation. Business itself is wealth creation, right? So, a great opportunity to connect, to network, to build you, right? And yeah, I'm going to try my best to come on live a little bit more often, but it's great to at least say I've actually, sign in here, and tell a friend to tell a friend, check us out, check out, what the impact that we're, making. And of course I do the International Women's Conference, so if you see a lot of feed, as far as the shorts, like, that you could see some powerful women. And of course we have the men support because we love men, right? We just but it's, a lot of woman empowerment. So the International Women's Conference, I do that annually. I usually do it at Hofstra. I've been doing it at Hofstra since 2017. And yeah, we've had some great individuals that come out, and we plan to continue. Um, and there are other stuff that, we do as far as events. We have in August, I'm teaming up with someone, and to do the Black Business Month mixer, and so many different things that we do. We like, collaboration is also leveraged, and so utilizing that. But yeah, and I have my leadership labs that I run. And guys, listen, I appreciate those that, come on and just subscribe to our YouTube channel and just interact. I'm hoping, that I could grow the YouTube more. Um, and just trying to stop procrastinating. And yeah, because I do believe people are out there watching and seeing what we're doing. And yeah, so I'm not gonna stay long, but I really hope that the information shared, you'll be able to pass it on. And again, as I said, check out the International Women's Wealth Summit, right? Because I believe wealth is important. We need to leverage and level up. All right. Bye.